A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good from outside. Cunningham kicks to Douglas. Dishes it to Ajinça. Can't hit. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Anderson Varejao, a quality defensive center. Great rebounder, moves his feet well, anticipates, plays with a ton of energy, and he's one of those irritants. He gets into a lot of guys' skin.
And Varejao coming in to the league primarily as a defensive energy guy, but he's expanded his offensive skill set and has made great improvement as a passer. From his rookie season to now, he's more than doubled his rate of assist.
Douglas dishes to Ashe. Stolen by Varejao. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. Smith for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his fourth assist in this one. And Varejao, a good decision-maker, Steve, for a center. A 2-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio last year.
And he had a terrific season as a two-point jump shooter. And, able to spread the defense out a little bit and operate from the high post.
Cavaliers making a switch here. James is checked in.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Offensive rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
And Ashe kicks to Pondexter. There's the pass to Gordon. There's the feed to Douglas. The tray. Varejao grabs the board.
Well, it happens. It's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Pelicans, Evans comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Cole subbed in for Tony Douglas. Here's Evans. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Cole, the pass to Davis. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You have to wonder, it's certainly worth thinking about with the way Anthony Davis took a big step forward last year. There's a legitimate argument, or discussion anyway, that he might eventually become the best player in the league at some point.
And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Evans' shot is good.
It seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in the first quarter, so it's starting to turn here in the second.
And looking up in a big way, partner, they've more than made up for their poor shooting early.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Smith.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot. Cavaliers having all kinds of trouble defending against Evans.
He has 12 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Cunningham, he's checked in for Ashe. And it's Holiday in for Gordon. So for the Pelicans, Ajinça's checked in. And it's Anderson in for Tyreek Evans. Here's Cole. Sinks the three-pointer. Cole's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Cavaliers trail by 5. It's Thompson off the drive. Sinks that one from the post. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Tortoise-like. Wow, Clark. Yeah, they're putting it together, but still trailing. Their offense is finally getting some traction.
Alexis Ajinson.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbs all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Well, and of course, we'd all like to see that free throw percentage improve. I mean, he does not have the touch in the 60s.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
And the first half ends in a close one. Pelicans lead by 1. On New Orleans, back in a moment. Now both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Without question, Tyreek Evans displaying his skills today.
How about his first half? Just easily surpassing his average point total.
On pace for a monster game. Too bad he can't score like this every night.
Davis and Asik patrol the paint. Tyreek Evans out there with Gordon. And it's Pondexter in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
Assist goes to.
And James gets it to go.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Evans kicks to Gordon. Offensive rebound. Davis can't get it to fall.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook. He still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
That free throw, no good. And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game.
There's the dish to Mozgov. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Asik's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Evans attacking. That drops. And now a 3-point Pelican lead.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
It's tipped. And a wide open look for Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from 3-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
He's looking for James and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Irving for 3. Rejected by Asik. That doesn't go in either for Irving. It's Davis with the drop. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Some changes for New Orleans. Ajin's checked in. And it's Anderson in for Quincy Pondexter. Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. Douglas dishes to Anderson. Pass to Douglas. There's the triple. And again, no good by New Orleans. On its way from Irving for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, LeBron James joining a younger team with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He said, we're not ready right now. It will be a long process. My goal is still to win as many titles as possible, but what's most important for me is bringing 1 trophy back to Northeast Ohio. Our city hasn't had that feeling in a long time. Kevin, what a worthy goal.
Cleveland's last pro championship back in 1964, Doris. Thanks. For 3, Love. The shot is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And that's the right call, no question about it. It's one thing to play tough D and commit a hard foul, but it's another to risk hurting your opponent with contact like that.
Yeah, very easy to get knocked off balance and take a nasty tumble when you get slammed into like that. The Pelicans making a switch here. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Cole. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Shumpert with the steal.
You know, that was all about anticipation. Just reading that play beautifully and coming away with the steal.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Cole's shot is good. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Cleveland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. On the court for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Iman Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in the center position. Cole, the pass to Cunningham. Holiday with the 3. That is good.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away. Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, watch out!
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
You're now listening to the sounds of this.